Having technical difficulty and it took me a little minute, but now I'm back. Like my phone is acting crazy. I think I'm running out of data or something. So thank you all for being like really patient. I have a lot of cameras going and all that. Thank you for the hearts. I might be going fast, but this is what I'm going to tell you. If I cut off, you will be able to go to YouTube and see the whole footage of tonight's show. Share the cast now so that everyone can know if it cuts off, you will be able to continue maybe an hour and see the replay on YouTube. I might even put it up on Facebook so that you can interact and all of that. So once again, I am having technical difficulty. However, you will still be able to catch the full show on YouTube, which is the Conservative W.H.O.R.E. Thank you for joining. Oh my God, I was like, oh my God, my phone isn't working and now I'm not gonna be able to Periscope. And I told everybody this is gonna be like a really big show. I was freaking out. So thank you so much for joining. So let's get right into it. I am Noella Faye, aka the Conservative W.H.O.R.E. If you don't know what W.H.O.R.E. stands for, it stands for Working Hard on Riches and Egos. That's right. It is a movement because you know what? It's a lot of fuckery going on. Now, if you caught the very beginning of the show, I was playing Cardi B, and I like really wanted to be gangster and like rap her song because you know what? I like Cardi B. I think that when I first encountered her, I was feeling like, damn, she has a lot of talent. I hope that they just don't steal her shine going into reality TV. But it seems like baby girl has hurdled herself up very well. So, shouts out to Cardi B on that. Now, the biggest reason why Cardi B is trending right now because she read the hell out of Peter Gunz. Now, I mean, for real, she didn't say anything that anybody wasn't thinking. It's just nobody said it. I say it all the time. I be on the blogs talking shit about it. I be putting up posts and shit, but don't nobody want to listen to Noella Faye. But they need to because this is the bias of my book, Secrets of a Happy Mistress. That's right. What the hell is that about? What the hell? Well, it's basically about not being Tara. Let me tell y'all something. Tara is ridiculous. Did y'all see her face? I got to take a little, hold on, let me get this. Did y'all see homegirl face when the wife said she was pregnant? Her face was like, it looked like a demon was coming out of her ass. She was like she couldn't even understand that shit. So what I'm saying is in my book, there's no reason for that because number one, you wouldn't have had a baby. You're up and down. You confuse a bitch like me that's trying to be better. And that's what my movement about, the Conservative W.H.O.R.E. We done leveled up. Cardi B, she has leveled up. She said it herself. She was a stripper a year ago. And look at her now. She built her fan base. She didn't buy likes. She has a personality. And when you have personality, that is going to outweigh anything. So, getting to the real quick because I'm not going to spend my whole show on them because you know what? I talk about them all the time. I say, you know what? I hate a scorned woman and I hate a scorned black woman. I would say that's because of the shade of the light skin she is, but I ain't going to start that war tonight. I don't want to fight with y'all tonight. Easter Sunday is coming. Good Friday's on Friday. I don't want to fight with y'all this week. But honey, we can chop it up about the light skin, dark skin, and what's really going on about that next week, okay? Because that's some shit too. But no, for real. Oh my God. But for real, do y'all, I mean, what is it that, what is Tara getting out of all of this? Okay, she is going to be another baby mother. She didn't demoted up and down and all of this stuff. She has what's the word? Taken on like she's the wife, and she fell into that role because originally that was her whole purpose. She wanted to be a wife. When she started with Peter, she was already a side chick, okay? She was a side chick that was like, okay, fuck it, this nigga's here with me. Whatever, I'm gonna have these babies and we're gonna be together. And they were together, but he wasn't faithful to her. Henceforth, why we have a situation where he cheated on her with a side chick because in reality, she wasn't anybody. She wasn't a wife. She wasn't a fiance. She was just being with the person that she fathered kids with. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. However, when he cheated on her, once again, he wound up wiping the side bitch. So you done been 2 side bitches, about to be 3, and now you the main bitch. You mean tell me you ain't get a ring, you ain't get that commitment, and he gonna cheat on you and he gonna get a side bitch? The ring? And you still over here talking about Peenie, he's mine, and I'm gonna ruin this, that, and the third. Like I said, I mean, I don't even understand like what homegirl is thinking about, and I think it's dumb. Okay, just like I think Blac Chyna is dumb, and I was rooting for her. I am going to do some research to find out what part of D she's from and what hood she rap and what street she run, because I know about them parts. I know about a couple different parts in DC and Maryland, a couple different counties, you know, I tend to know a little bit about. So I'm gonna have to do some research because it's not petty anymore. I mean, I said it to me. My opinion was that it wasn't like, it's not something that you would call petty support for, what she was doing with Rob in the beginning and all of that. And if y'all remember now, you can go back on YouTube and you can check the facts of what I said. That you have to be very careful when you're going up against strong people, right? And the allies. She didn't have good allies. What it really looked like is everybody was paid off or given a hefty sum to just shut the fuck up, which ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, get it how you gonna get it. If that's how you're gonna get paid because somebody does not want you to keep nagging them or, you know, make a situation or a problem for them, then that's what people do. In the case, like I said, with Blac Chyna and Rob and all that mess, it just looks stupid now. Like, I don't know if you scorned, I don't know if you're trying to top up, you know, I don't know if you're trying to win over, I'm not really sure, but I mean, get right. You're a beautiful woman, you know, a lot of people love you. You're a successful business owner that I see, you know, but this situation just is making you look stupid as shit. I'm sorry, that's right. My name is Noella Faye. You can email me. I mean, hit me up on the IG, you know, I'm there. I'm not trying to throw no shade, but I mean, just from one woman to another, or one baby mama to another baby mama, and you know, all of those things. Like, if there's no purpose, then there's no purpose. If you're trying to get a dollar because you got a reality show coming on, that's all good. But I mean, really, I could take it to a whole nother level, but I'm gonna have to put on my dashiki and wrap my hair up. Anyway, moving right along because we can't talk about them hoes. I know y'all have been seeing the memes that I have been putting up, which are the young ladies that have the shirts. I am screwing your husband. You are a miserable wife. I am the happy side chick. What in the easy? And let me tell you something. Like I said, I am the author of Secrets of a Happy Mistress. Isn't my pillow cute, by the way? HomeChicHomesLiving.com if you want to get this type of decor for your living room. They have bedroom furniture. I mean, they're really popping. Like, okay, kudos. Black people, black women are really doing something, aren't they? They're just stepping out on their wings and just turning fashion and things out. Kudos to all that. Black girls rock. Black girl magic. Getting back to these hoes. So, I'm seeing a lot of proudness of dealing with someone's husband. But bitch, you got a book out. I don't understand what you're talking about. Well, my book is saying how to be happy dealing with someone's man, not being happy making somebody else miserable or bringing drama or making yourself look crazy. Like, how can you be sexy and still be ratchet at the same time? I mean, there's a time and place for everything, but it's not really cute. And for someone of my high nature, my sophistication, emoji face, I'm just saying it looks bad. I mean, I don't what is the purpose? Because in my book, as a mistress, you don't have a goal, you don't have a purpose. It's not your life. You don't want to, listen. If he wanted you to be his wife, then you would be his wife for whatever reason, whether he felt pressure to do it or because he wanted to do it, okay? Either way, that young lady or that woman is his wife for whatever reason, and that is his grave that he has dug. Now, your purpose might be to make him happy, but it's not really to take him out of his situation. Only he can be put in his situation, and only he can get himself out of the situation. And I don't mean out of it by divorce. That's where a mistress comes in, and a happy mistress understands that. So you wear these different hats, and you get in these different roles, and that's what it's about. Turning shit on and off. A lot of you gals can't turn it on and off, and you want to expose it. You are just so hot and bothered that you feel that everybody needs to know what's going on, that you're dealing with somebody's husband, this, that, and the third. I mean, but wives, I blame y'all too, because y'all not supposed to let no chicks do that, okay? A bitch walk around a shirt, I mean, the neighbor, so many people, ain't nobody else married in the neighborhood, but she walking around with a shirt that say, I'm fucking a married man in the neighborhood. It is not for you to go to her to say anything except, honey, I know, is there a matching shirt that I could get, or something like that? You can acknowledge her and then not acknowledge her, and then she will understand. A lot of these side bitches, they just have to be put in their place, and not put in the place of, that's my man, because that can't be the fight. A lot of these wives, a lot of these main chicks, like, the only reason you really lose is because in your head, when you have to confront the situation of cheating, your main argument is, I'm his girlfriend, I'm his wife, I'm the main bitch. Apparently that's not what's going on. And I don't know who has it confused, whether it's you, him, or the side chick, or the mistress, but somebody got the shit fucked up. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, look at me. It's the facts that really matter. And that's the only reason that a lot of these side women, these mistresses, are winning, because while you're steady professing that you're the only one, the fact of the matter, and it's not something that has to be, proven with burden. People have snapshots these days. Women are saving text messages. Men are saving text messages. It gets messy, but it only gets messy when the participants want it to be messy. And I still have yet to find out. And I will hopefully be able to bring on other women in this situation that they want to talk. I'll probably have to do it more of a phone type of thing, because of course nobody's going to show their face or anything like that. I'm still trying to, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm still trying to get the Periscope going, because it's cutting on and off. So I'd rather, even if I get like 3 minutes of good Periscope footage, that's still good. You know what I'm saying? It's still got to work. But like I was saying, it's just a disrespectful type of shit. Like I said, the only reason why a lot of women that have dealt with my husband, it's nothing they could really do or make me feel away, is because I know. But that's a level that you have to get. That's a level of intimacy that you have to get with your husband. See, y'all messing around. I know they're mad on Periscope, and I'll probably repeat this if I ever get the Periscope actually up and running again. I'll probably repeat that again, because that was some good shit. I ain't even going front. Like, sometimes I say things and I'm like, damn, bitch, damn. So just give me a second. We are going to log right into Periscope. Yes, we are. We are going to log right into Periscope, and we are going to start. We are going to start it if we can. I got you for a little while. Once again, it might cut off, but you can go to YouTube and see the footage. So I'm going to be speed talking a little bit. The thing that we were talking about. Hi, mommy needs one. Oh my God, Happy New Year. Hey, Q. So my Periscope is acting up. It keeps butting me out. But like I said, you will be able to go onto YouTube and see the footage, and I might put it on Periscope so that we can talk and mingle about it. The next time that I go onto Periscope, I'll also be Ustreaming. So that will be live too, so you can go on there too if we have these things like we have. Oh my God, the room is blowing up, and I thank you guys so much. So what I was saying, we were talking about these side bitches that have these t-shirts. Everyone say hello to Arthur Gibbs. We have, they're wearing these t-shirts, and I just don't understand the level of disrespect. Because I was saying the only reason why side chicks and it will be, hey, the only reason side chicks and mistresses are winning is because wives, they have this issue of when they go to argue or when they go to confront this side woman that is dealing with their man, their argument is, oh, I'm his wife, I'm his main girlfriend, and he don't deal with anybody else. That is not true. It is a known fact that he is dealing with someone else. So you lose right then and there. So and that's what I was saying. You need to address the husband, because it really makes no sense that you are fighting another woman about your man cheating, and your only argument is, forget the facts, your argument is that he is yours. That's why I talk about it in my book, The Secrets of a Happy Mistress. A lot of women want to get mad because they don't want to hear it. But you have to curb yourself, and you have to curb your man. As a married woman, the only reason why no woman could come to tell me about her dealing with my husband is because I already knew. That bitch is bad. Yes, I am. See, what happens is a lot of times we don't get to know our partners. You understand? And like I said, the argument is, oh, he don't want nobody else. He's just all about me. Thank you for tuning in. If you are tuning in just now, I am Noelle Faye, the Conservative W.H.O.R.E. W.H.O.R.E stands for Working Hard on Riches and Egos. Now, my phone is acting up, so you will be able to go to YouTube and see the full coverage. And I might even give you guys a goodie tomorrow if you are an avid follower. You have to be a follower to get special things like this. So if my phone cuts off, remember, you will be able to see the footage within 3 hours. And you can comment, leave your reviews, and all that stuff. Okay, so like I said, let's get right back in the conversation, because like I said, my Periscope is acting funny. I got the YouTube going on. I'm trying to make contact with everybody. But I just have a problem with a lot of these women that are coming out. You're fucking up the image, because I have an image, and I have an image as a very classy woman. And I handle my business appropriately. So I can't appreciate someone that wants the secret to be known that she's dealing with another woman's husband. Because still in all, you're not his wife, and he didn't choose you. And I don't care if it was by force or by want. He chose another woman to be his wife. And that's why when you pick up this book on Amazon, which you will, tag a blogger, tag a friend. Share this scope right now, okay? It's going to be up for 24 hours. Tell people what's going on. I picked up Cardi B a little bit earlier because it's the same motto. You see, I've leveled up. At one point, well, really, I'm going to be honest, at no point did I ever want to claim nobody else's man. All my lovers are still my lovers. I don't have any exes. I don't do that because I have not made anybody my boyfriend or my man to make them ex. You're going to learn a lot from me. I am Noelle Faye, the Conservative W.H.O.R.E. You can find me everywhere. IG, the Conservative W.H.O.R.E. You can find me on Twitter at the Conservative W.H.O.R.E. the same way you found my Periscope, okay? And if you want to find me on Facebook, Noelle Faye Says Facebook, you'll find out everything about the book, Secrets of a Happy Mistress, which you also can get on Amazon. I know you're like, bitch, you going a mile a minute. That's because I told you this phone was cutting off. I almost had a breakdown. I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to Periscope. I'm like, this is my show. Really quick, shouts out to Sip and Chat, which you're about to see me everywhere, y'all. See, y'all can keep messing around, but y'all can mess around because I'm about to be everywhere. You can be like, oh my God. But it's going to be a good thing that I'm going to be everywhere, because if you miss me here, like I said, you can always go to my YouTube, which is the Conservative W.H.O.R.E. I will be doing a lot of things. And let me say this really quick so this can be on Periscope. 420 is coming, and for my 420 years, you know what that means. And that means on 420, you'll be able to meet me, the Conservative W.H.O.R.E. Noelle Faye. Ooh, I'm telling you, I just be having a good time with y'all. Thank you guys so much for the hearts because I have not been able to get my heart count up, okay? So let's just keep moving because I don't want it to cut off. So we talked about these disrespectful ass women, right? And I'm gonna say this for a lot of the wives. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna be the bitch ass. That's right. Okay? I'm gonna be the bitch ass. And the reason you're gonna be the bitch ass, because the only reason you're a homewrecker. There's a difference between a mistress and a homewrecker. You see, Tara, she was a homewrecker. Okay? She went down. And I don't understand how she didn't level up. And she probably could have had everything. Now, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to go backtrack with them, but it's just a prime example of you not being happy with yourself and you not believing how much power you have in your poo-tang. Because that's what it boils down. But as a wife, you have to have reached a certain level of intimacy with your husband. And it does not mean penetration, ladies. There's many ways you can be intimate with your man without even any type of penetration. You can be intimate with your man without even touching him. Therefore, as a wife, and we're powering off. So therefore, as a wife, you have to be able and be strong enough to deal with everything that your husband would possibly go through. Correct? Correct. So, a lot of people get it misconstrued, like, oh, a lot of women that deal with other people's men, they get it very, very misconstrued that they have something so powerful that this man is going to leave his wife. I'm going to say the majority of the time you have nothing that's going to really make him leave his wife. You may have something the wife doesn't have, but you're never going to have enough that he is going to leave his wife. And a lot of times, a lot of side chicks and mistresses, the reason why they come out and why they're so scorned and so bitter and they feel that they have to say something about their relationship because the man has told them in so many ways that you are not wife material. What? No, he did. Yes, he did. He told you so many ways. And I talk about that in my book. Once again, Secrets of Happy Mistress. I talk about how you have to be very observant. I believe it's chapter 4. You have to be very observant. You have to pay attention to body language. You have to know the feelings, emotions, or the moods. You have to catch on to all of that. And I say that to say, he might not even be portraying that he's trying to make you a wife, but because you have a little piece of him coming to your house, you know, you cook him a little food and all that is sweet, and you know, you're crazy and just stupid as hell, so you didn't even got him around your kids, or maybe you go with his kids, and you have created this whole situation in your head, okay? But he's never told you that. He sure didn't. He sure didn't. He didn't say he was going to be the one. I didn't say he didn't. That man didn't say that. You took it upon yourself to say, because he's here and he's doing all these things for me, he's going to leave his wife. And you know what? He told you in so many ways, listen, you are somebody's wife, but you are not my wife. I'm sorry. I got to take a break and sip on something like that. Did you guys get to see my sipping chat? Let me just say this real quick, because this is going up on YouTube, even though we are not on Periscope Live. I'm so sorry. I'm really going to work on it. Maybe one of my lovers will buy me a top-notch phone that doesn't do this. So anyway, Sip and Chat, okay, is a talk show that my very good colleague and friend has created. We did the pilot. If you guys were tuned in Saturday, then you saw, and I believe it is snippets of it on my IG page. We will be putting out the edited version, of course. This is not my show, so if you have any questions about that show, you can find Mr. Wonderful, that's what we call him, aka Mr. Brendan Ortiz. He is the author of Pretty Boy with the House in Virginia, and you can contact him to find out anything that you need to know if you want to be a guest or anything like that on that show. We did the pilot and I think it was a success. I think it's going to be really good because we are talking about all the things that everybody talks about, but we're adding to, we have a gay man. We have a gay man who is going to give us a different view. I find that a lot of times that a lot of the talk shows, they speak upon subjects, but they don't, and it's okay because that's what talk shows are about. But I think it would be so much better if you're going to talk about gay issues, or if you're going to have conversations that are more than just one view. It'd be good if you had every type of person around the table. Okay, I as a wife, you know, I as a mistress, I as a girlfriend, I as a side chick, a jump off, baby mama, single. That's my heart. I come from that view. We have the lovely Chauncey Show Up at Chauncey Show Up on IG, and she is the actress that plays Lady on Project Heat. So she is the co-host. I am a co-host, and the main host is Mr. Wonderful. You are going to be very entertained, and I'm very excited about that. And thank you if you did happen to be able to tune in on Saturday. It was really important. We wanted to get the feedback. We wanted to know how we were doing. That's why we put it out. That's why we put the raw footage out, because we wanted your feedback. We wanted to see how do you perceive us, and if you are going to accept all of this tea we got going. And everybody's sipping tea, but I guarantee you they don't have that brew. Now, also, I already told you about Home Chic Homes Living, right? There's a lot going on. Let me shout out my DTF Radio family, because I have also officially been welcomed to the Grown Man Show, which airs on Sunday. And that is basically an artist for new artists. If you have books, if you're a poet, if you're an artist, if you're a photographer, whatever you are and you're looking for exposure, hit DTF Radio. There are many shows. They got skills. The Reality Check, Butter Basics. You have the Grown Man Show. You have V-Live. You have so many things going on. And in that one show, you have Lyrically Live. And then you have a host of DJs. DJ So Famous, DJ So Famous, Mr. DJ So Famous, DJ Gallows, DJ Genius. You have a lot going on. A lot of opportunities. A lot of great people to network with. Okay? Everybody's there is like family, and there's a lot going on. Shout out to Jasmine TV as well. Jasmine Taylor TV. Okay, so there are Miss Diva as well. There are so many great things about when you network. Okay, if you're an entrepreneur and you're out there, even if it's books, a lot of people, selling books is a hard thing to do. So we've covered the t-shirts, we've covered all that, and like I said, I've touched slightly on when you get your feelings hurt, and it is be known to you that you're not wife material. You're not wife material, and he has to tell you that. So you hearing that, you can't really understand, because you've given so much of yourself. And the key to being a happy mistress, guys, gals, dolls, toys, whatever, the secret to being a happy mistress really lies in being able to separate yourself, the reality from the fantasy. That's what it's really about. And it's really about just enjoying the moments, okay? It's just like everybody knows they have to die, but do they live their life because they know that they're going to die? No. They just live their life. So, I don't know. People have it very misconstrued, I think, in this world. I think the young ladies that are out just downright blasting their business out there, this was not the life that you should have been in if you feel this is what you have to do, okay? And yeah, you're like, oh, Noella, how can you talk about respect, or why should I respect them? I mean, because it's just a humane thing to do. Like, is it going to kill you? Think about it on some real shit. Think about it. Let me sip this before I even continue with that. Think about it. You are already dealing with someone's man. Someone's man has allowed you to come into his life, and for whatever reason, whatever he wants you for, whatever he needs, whatever he's missing, he's allowed you to come into his life, into his wife's life, because sometimes it does get heavy, it does get deep. You've already gotten that. What more do you want? I mean, seriously. Seriously. This is why we have the Alicia Keys thing going on. And if the rumors are true where she does know that her man is cheating and she paid off, that's her right, because people want their business. They don't want their business out. That's what she has to do to keep her man, just like it's a rumored about the Lala thing. Well, what's so wrong with it? What is so wrong if the purpose is to find, let's see if we can get it. I'm back. If the purpose is to find a friend, to find somebody you can be with for eternity, why would it be such a big issue if that person needed to step outside of the marriage? Okay, let's be like real honest. How can people say they want a friend and they don't want to go through all the things that real friends go through? Think about it. Okay, you want to get married, this is your boo or whatever, but you're telling him basically you're not going to be able to grow, or you're telling her she's not going to be able to go. Thank you for joining. Like I said, if the phone cuts off, which it probably will, I've timed it perfectly. Wait, hold on. Before I goddamn choked. Ain't nobody here to give me goddamn CPR, so if I choke, it's going to be goddamn, it's going to be awful. I mean, y'all gonna be like, oh, this bitch done died on Periscope. What the hell? I better be famous then. So, what I was saying is you choose this person, and you're with this person, and you don't want them to grow. Okay, I mean, just common sense would say some things are going to happen, but it's really how you handle it. You know what I'm saying? It's about picking your battles. This book is not to bash wives, but what I'm telling you, just because you're a wife does not mean that you can just be fucking senseless. Okay, I mean, that's just what it is. I am married and happily separated just because I understand that. Like I was saying before the phone cut off, it takes a certain level of intimacy that you have to get with your husband to be able to even get to that level. I get a lot of hate mail, and I haven't shared it yet, only because it's not time to, because there's really more people loving me than hating me, and I just don't want to put the negativity out there like that. Like it's a battle to argue if I'm right or if I'm wrong about sleeping with somebody's husband. I mean, because the thing is, when you allow someone as a man, you have to remember too, as a wife, your man has allowed somebody to come into that. I was saying earlier before it cut off, also, what is the purpose that you want? You've already gotten this woman's life, basically. What's the purpose of running your mouth? Like, that makes no sense at all to me. And I think it's about picking your battles wisely, because a lot of these side chicks underestimate. Now, see, the side chicks underestimate the wives, and they underestimate the love that their husbands have for their wives. Now, you can take a man like T.I., you can take a man like my husband. Nobody, I don't give a damn if we talk, nothing, shit, sleep, nothing. Guess what? He's not going to let anybody disrespect me. And that is the purpose of marriage. I don't ever have to sleep with that man again. I don't have to do shit, okay? But as long as we are married, there are certain obligations. Just like, I don't mean no shade, because his girlfriends might be watching. I love y'all. I ain't never met y'all, or nothing like that. But some of y'all ain't got no business sense. So the man still got to call and, that's what it is. But that's the unity of it. It is not sexual, you know what I'm saying? You have to get that intimacy. But moving on real quick, I just want to thank you guys for being dedicated to me, coming back and forth with me while I'm having difficulties tonight. But I feel that I owe you that, because you guys have been wonderful. You have been following me. You are my fan base, and I can't get big without y'all, okay? I was saying, I wanted to get this on Periscope, that you will be able to meet and greet me. Share the cast. Tell people, even when I cut off, share it so they can go back and they can see oh, and they can see what I have going on. I mean, Lord Jesus. I was say, oh my God, you know what? You know you become famous when you have a wardrobe malfunction, right? I'm just saying. So, but see, this is why I don't be wearing all this stuff on here, because y'all get outrageous. Y'all don't know how to act. I know you ain't used to Big Bertha being all this right here. I know y'all like, what the hell? I might got a new lover. Now, let's move on real quick, okay? So, my post of the week goes to, I put it on my wall of how a guy, he basically wrote a letter to women like, okay, y'all be fussing that we don't do this when we having sex, but do you know how hard it is? You know, it's like doing 30 curls in 2 minutes, and then we got to lift y'all legs up, and then we got to hold our stamina, and then we get a cramp in our leg. And you know what? It made me think like, he might be right. I don't know. Is there any men out there? Is sex? And we had this talk on Sip and Talk. Thank you again if you tuned in too on Saturday to Sip and Talk. We had this, is sex a chore? I mean, I thought it was comical. Like, I laughed like for 4 hours. I couldn't do anything else, but that was the excuse I used. The reason I couldn't do anything else, because I was laughing at this post. It was hilarious to me. I mean, hilarious that a guy would actually admit, it's okay. It's okay, because we're gonna have another live one. Like I said, it's not my show, but I am a co-host, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, only if you want to do it. So I'm really excited about it, but I'm glad you guys, like I said, are sticking with me and doing these things. Now, I mean, maybe because some of y'all women, y'all do go a long time. See, all my lovers, like, I ain't really good with it. I be telling people, my DM be off the hook, and I be like, look, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you think it is, honey. I don't, Just like when I go to club, you ever had a guy, he be like, damn, man, you look, I'm like, I got on a suck him in, tuck him in, nigga. I'm just letting you know, I ain't trying to like pretend or anything like that, but like, if I take this shit off right now in the club, it's gonna be a whole bunch more than what's going on, and that's fine with me, but I'm just letting you know, okay? I don't have a fake booty. I do happen to wear tights, and they make it a little bit more rounder. However, and I wear push-up bras and all of them things, and I just be real. That's it. I mean, that's all you have to do. But we're going to move on real quick. Proud sponsors of Lamisol. I don't have a bottle of Lamisol, but y'all know that's my sponsor. A clean cooch means a happy cooch, okay? Clean cooch also means a happy man. Because some of y'all got these stinking ass cooties, and your mans don't be wanting to tell y'all, so they deal with it, so they come outside smell like cootie. And when I'm in the goddamn store and I'm trying to understand why the hell does this man smell like cootie when he got a wee-wee? Speaking of wee-wees, is anybody out there, and you know what, like I said, it goes down in the DM, so I have a DM confession. I get so many offers and all of these dick pics, and I'm just like, I don't really want them, okay? Listen, I know Ella Faye, aka the Conservative W.H.O.R.E, says no to dick pics, okay? If you have a mandingo, I am not going to talk to you, because all I see is a hospital visit. YouTubers, hospital visit, okay? If you send me a picture and you're trying to be friends with me, but you send me a picture of your full shot and there's something hanging in your pants and it looks like all of this plus my hair, we can't be friends. That's just it. I'm not, sorry. No to big dicks. That's just me. I put it up on my Instagram post. I'm not playing. So now everybody knows, if you're watching, don't send me any dick pics. What I'm going to start doing, if you still send me dick pics after this has been a PSA. No, Ella Faye doesn't want any wee-wee pics, and if you send them to me from this day on, I am going to post them. You dirty bitch. I am. I will do it. I am. Shout out to all of my people. DTF Radio, as I was saying with the phone cut off, I'm going to say it really, really quick, just like in one of the advertisers. If you are trying to get out, whether you're an author, a painter, a poet, a writer, a scripter, a liar, a mistress, a side chick, if you got some records or something going on, if you have something going on and you're trying to get exposed and you have a budget and what it is, you need to look up DTF Radio. Shout out to my cast and crew of Sip and Chat. I'm so excited about life. You're going to have to go to the YouTube and subscribe to find about all that good stuff, okay? We're going to have behind the scenes footage. We're just going to have a lot of good stuff for you guys. And I told you I'm a part of the Grown Man Show on the Conservative Corner. Is the shmoney dance still like popular, or is it that? I know a lot of you asked about my bracelets too. You also can go on the Noella Faye Says page or the IG and get the information at Brace Me Bangles. So we are going to continue with the show, right? You know, always got to get a little, no shmoney. Just dab on them, right? Okay. Well, I'm going to try. So we've covered a lot of ground tonight. We are doing really, 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 really good. But I mean, you guys didn't brace me bangles. Yes, brace me bangles. And we're cutting off, so I'll see you guys on YouTube. We're back. So as I was saying, you go to bracemebangles.com. Noella Faye Says also, not bracemebangles.com, but you can go to bracemebangles/Facebook to get all the information on the bangles, the latest sales. Really quick, if I had to describe it, I would describe it as a very vintage type of thing, okay? It is very Eastern, I would say Eastern based. I like that type of stuff. I like that look. It looks very wealthy. It looks very rich. It looks very ladylike. And I am a lady. Yes, I am. So really, real big shout out because it is 10:50. I also want to shout out some key people, Legion of Music in North Carolina. If you need some beats, if you need a producer, if you have a budget and you are ready to grow, ready to work, ready to get something done, hit up J Manifest. He will help you out. Raleigh is doing a lot of good things too. Shout out to Unique Boutique. If you are in that area, Raleigh, North Carolina, and you don't have to be in that area because you can online shop. They have some really, really cute stuff, and I stand behind it. A lot of people are asking me about the hair. Now, I won't really give you guys any info on anything that I wear, or I will not recommend anything to you until it has passed a 30-day stage. At least the 30-day stage, okay? Soon the hair will be in its 30-day stage, maybe about Friday. So I will give you the update, and I will send out emails for those that have inquired about it. Now, this is the time I tell you once again where you can go to find me everywhere, which is Noella Faye Says on Facebook. It is the Conserve Whore, just the way you found me on Periscope. You can find me on Twitter, the Conserve Whore. That is my Twitter. You can go on IG, the Conservative Whore. You can go on my blog, theconservativewhore.com, to get a recap of everything. I am on LinkedIn as Noella Faye. Yes, yes, yes. I know a lot of people get confused also about the difference between the Conservative Whore and Noella Faye. Really, really quick, you can go on the website to find out the difference. However, because we have a good little time, I can tell you a little bit about it now. Basically, Noella Faye is the builder. Conservative Whore is the brand. And Sister Lady Friend is the business. That is the parent of anything that you will see happen. My movement, besides the Conservative Whore, is Motivated Bum. Motivated Bum. BUM stands for Black Underestimated Man. And I started that campaign because our men are in trouble. Our men of color, our minority men are in trouble, okay? There is a revolution and it won't be televised, and that's all I'm going to say in this show. All right, so let me ask you something. Okay, I really want the Periscope to come on for this question. I also want to do the mistress mail. So maybe I am going to let this little thing do whatever it's doing. And then I am going to Periscope these questions as well. But let me ask you, ladies and men, because I guess, is it a compliment or is it rude when somebody tells you that you have sucking lips? Hello, what did you just do? Y'all know I don't like to say the D word. I think it's very vulgar. I don't like to use the D word or the P word. Even when I'm writing, I'm like, ugh. I might say cock, peenie, wee wee, but say the D word, Jesus. Even the Jesus Christ. I do not like to say those words at all. So I have all these little, even though I like cunt and twat, I don't know why I like those words. So I just want to know if it was, or if it is rude, or if it's a compliment. Now, being that we're talking about all of the words that you could say for certain things, let me ask you something. Is it like attractive or unattractive cursing? I'm just asking. Do you think that is sexy or not sexy? Because I have a potty mouth, and it's something that I really try to work on, especially if I notice that the gentleman that is trying to entertain me, if he doesn't himself use a lot of curse words, I kind of like start to feel like damn, maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I have to tone it down, because I have a potty ass mouth, and I only have a potty ass mouth. I was not raised like that, but my mom cursed like in the company of her friends, like not around my dad. But even though she did curse in the house, my dad used to be like, oh, I really want you to curse around the kids, and because my dad didn't curse. But anyway, so I just always wanted to curse, and I was like, I can't wait till I grow up, because really at that time in my life, all I wanted to do was grow up so I could curse. I'm gonna be real sure. I ain't had no real goals when I was little. The bitch ain't dream about getting married. I don't know what I was gonna do for a job. I didn't know. I just wanted to grow up so I could curse and so that I could go outside. That's it. That's all I want to do with my life, and that's the way it is now. I want to go outside, but I don't go outside. It's okay. But I wanted to know, because that's a lot of things are unattractive, but a lot of people don't talk about the small things that could be unattractive, such as cursing. I think for me, with a guy, he can curse, but I don't want him to, like every other word. I want to know that he's articulate, maybe, and that he has a little bit of an expanded vocabulary. I don't know a lot of words. Isn't that crazy as a writer? Like, I read the dictionary a lot, but I also have maybe short-term memory. I think some people say it's weed, but I don't think it's the weed. Speaking of smoking, so, like I said, you guys have to embed this in your head. 420 is coming up. And that means on 420, you'll be able to meet and greet me. Yeah. And there is going to be a lot of good stuff going on, and you'll be able to be free. You'll be backyard. Hopefully it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and it's going to be fly, especially because you get to meet me in person. I'm really excited about that. So, moving right along, because we have like 4 minutes and I still have some people to shout out. There are some young ladies that are doing some really, really big things in the North Carolina area. Ivy Monet, Ashley Marcel, Shakara Wright, them grills, honey. And last but not least, T.H.O.R.E PR, which is my PR. If you have some money, and if you want to be professional about it, if you have a budget, that's the right word. But if your ass ain't got no money, don't be hitting these people up talking about you want services. And that's just anything in life. What else do we want to talk about? Also, some salons that you might want to hit up in Raleigh. You have Tashia, Locks by Yisrael. You have to go on my page. Every time I try to do a shout out, sometimes I don't remember the whole thing. But this young lady is like a beast in the area of locks, twists, natural hair. So you can hit her up. Now, if you are looking for the Bob Master, I need you to check out Rebecca Grimes. Miss B. She is known as Miss B. You can find her on Instagram and you can find her on Facebook. And you will know her work because I'll be shimmying to a bob maybe really soon. I don't know. You guys know I love changing up my hair. I try to stick to one thing, but it's just not in me. It's just not in me. Also, what do we have else going on? It's always at 3% that I turn on this battery. So it's 10:57. We still have a lot. Not a lot to go, but we're doing good timing. I try to go by time. So we talked about the potty mouth, and I really want some feedback, okay? Share this YouTube when you see it. Tell people to engage. Like, this is real talk, okay? But like I said, you'll be able to meet me on 420. Stay tuned. Subscribe to theconservative.com and subscribe to my YouTube. You want to give me hearts and you want to stay tuned with the Periscope because in a minute I'll be doing private select Periscopes only for a couple of people. Rating, moving it along. If you're in New York, there are a couple of places you can check out. Beauty Mark. That's in Brooklyn, baby. You can check out Beauty Mark. She's hot. With the hair. Also in Raleigh too, you can check out 4 Weaves. You can check out Neek Styles. She's awesome. She is. She really is. Who else can you check out in Raleigh? I want to make sure I give all the props to all my peeps. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to do. Let's see if we can get the Periscope back going. Shout out to Amazing Color because I put these contacts in and they look, at first I was like, I don't really know because I'm back just for a little while. Like I said, I have to keep doing it this way because I am dedicated and I want to just make sure, even if it's, I'd rather give you a little bit here and there than for you guys not to have anything at all. But you can still see the conversation and you can see the whole episode or show, whatever you want to call it, on YouTube, The Conservative W.H.O.R.E. That's all you got to do, type it in and I'm going to come up. I'm the only one. I've been the only one for a long time. So I'm a whore, and whore means working hard on riches and egos. That's right. I am working hard on riches and egos. That's what whore stands for. If you want to know more, you can go to theconservative.com. You can follow me on IG, The Conservative W.H.O.R.E, and you can get all the information you need to find out who, what, who the hell, why the hell, when the hell all of this happened. So yes, check me out. Now, we have been talking a lot, and I was on giving people some places that they can go in Brooklyn. If you want to get your hair done, I suggest Beauty Mark. She is going to hook you up. Do you hear me? So check her out, Beauty Mark. Also, if you're looking to get your makeup done, you can hit up Love Star Faces by Gabor. She is also as well on my IG. She is my makeup artist. She did a wonderful job Saturday, and I'm really excited about releasing the pictures and the videography from my photographer, Actual Factuals. If you need photography done, you can go to him. Now, there are certain people I want you to really know. If you're an artist, like I said, and you're hitting up DTF Radio and you need footage, like I said, I have my own personal photographer, but you also want to hit up Brooklyn Big Ock TV if you are looking to film, if you need like really big footage, if you have a budget. None of the people that I give you to are going to work for free. We work hard on our riches and our egos. We have made names for ourselves. This is a movement. I know a lot of people question me about the name, and I'll say it real quick so that way no one can get it misconstrued. You have to follow me to see what I'm about because I'm not a regular person. I am not one of these females that are up here. You're never going to come up here and it's going to be anything other than the truth, okay? There's no bullshit, so there's no disrespect to anybody that comes in my room, and there'll be no disrespect to me. As you see, you might see the name whore but it has nothing to do with what you're used to, and that is the purpose of my scope of what I am doing, because you have to stop judging a book by its cover. Yes, you do. So, like I said, the show is ending, and I'm so sorry that my Periscope was acting up. I am so glad that you guys have been dedicated to me, and you follow me everywhere, theconservative.com. You already know, I am the author of Secrets of a Happy Mistress. Now, Ella, what is that book about? Well, it's basically about being happy in a pretendship with another woman's husband. If you want to know more, you can either go to Amazon and check the reviews, or you can just follow my IG and see why they either hate me or they love me. It is what it is. I thank you so much for being patient with my scope, and maybe if it does right, maybe I'll do a little scope. Maybe. I always say that, right? I know you get tired. No, Ella, you better stop saying that you're going to come back and do a scope, because you don't never do it. If you are waiting for books, don't worry, they're coming. They are. They really are coming. And you know what? I want you guys to believe in me. Y'all know I'm the most consistent person ever that you will meet. But like I said, you can go on YouTube. I'm filling in because remember, I always have 2 cameras going. So you can go to YouTube and find out anything that you need to find out, the Conservative W.H.O.R.E. You can go to theconservative.com and you can see everything, anything you need to know about me, where I'm going to be, what's going on with me. You can always follow me on DTF Radio every other Sunday, okay? And I'll be on the Grown Man Show. And then I have Sip and Chat. That's right, Sip and Chat. That's 3 ladies, 2 gals, and 1 gorgeous gay man. All of that is coming up. And you'll be able to meet and greet with me on 420 for all my smokers. So I have a lot going on for you guys. Just stay tuned. Stay sweet, be consistent to me, and I'll be consistent to you. Thank you for everybody that joined the scope. And please replay, watch, and share. This is going to be up for 24 hours. But if you don't catch it, you can find me everywhere, theconservative4.com. I am your host, Noella Faye, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Every Tuesday. Tuesday nights belong to me. I can't wait till next Tuesday. Let me tell y'all get a little extra footage, right? I was about to get real hood because I still got to check myself and shit because I'm just like Cardi B motherfucker. I'm just like Erykah Badu. You know, she put up that post like, don't get it twisted because you see all this halo and all that. I will get a Coke 45 and a Newport and go straight on your ass in a minute. So, I hate it, you know, that people, I don't hate it. Let me not say I hate it. I welcome the challenge of explaining and making people understand what I stand for, okay? If you have been a follower of me, then you know that I'm like trail with that shit. It don't even matter. I have too many trades to ever feel that I'm only going to eat off one. And that is what I stand for. I stand by the Conservative W.H.O.R.E. My name is Noella Faye, and thanks for watching my YouTube. Take a second, recap. Tag a blogger, tell a friend. I'm about to be big and I'm about to be next. Don't wait till you see me on the regular TV, because I might keep trail and always keep it underground. Didn't that sound so hood? Oh my God, that sounded just like I was like coming out with a mixtape. Oh my God. I'll see you guys next Tuesday.